Hello, dear kids. Welcome to your maths class. Today, in chapter number 9, we shall learn mass or weight. So, let's begin. Sunitra was walking in the garden, and that point she saw something. Well, she saw an apple. She picked up the apple and started walking again. This time she saw a jackfruit and she was very excited. But this time she was not able to pick up the jackfruit. She tried very hard but she couldn't pick up. So, what was the difference between an apple and jackfruit? So that she was able to pick up the apple very easily, but when it came to the jackfruit, she couldn't pick it up. Well, that is because the jackfruit is heavy and the apple is light. The apple was light, that's why Sunitra was able to pick up it very easily. But jackfruit was very heavy, so she could not pick up the jackfruit. Even in the case of the pumpkin and potato, what do you think? Which one is light and which one is heavy? Definitely the pumpkin is heavy and the potato is light. Dear children, do you ever feel that today your lunchbox is lighter or the heavier than the other days? We often compare weights of things, like you may say that your bag is heavier than your friend's bag. We also can say that popcorn is as light as cotton. But when we want to buy vegetables, we cannot tell the vendor, I want capsicum lighter than the cauliflower, or I want pumpkin as heavy as the cabbage. So, what do we do? When you are buying a pumpkin, you can buy a heavy one. But we don't need all the things in a same quantity. Like when we are buying chilies, we buy it in a small quantity. We don't buy pulses as much as rice or wheat. So, when we buy different things in different quantities, we must ensure that we buy things according to our needs. Generally, your mother knows how much vegetables, rice, wheat, etc. are needed for all in the family. Like she buys 10 kilogram of rice or wheat, but only 3 or 4 kilograms of pulses or dal. You know, kilogram and gram are the units of weight. Your parents have a good understanding of weights of things, and that is why they know how much is needed. So, if we have an idea of weight of things, we would know about our needs in a better way and things will not get wasted. Units of mass or weight. Milligram, gram and kilogram are units of mass. Kilogram is the biggest unit of weight. We write kg to express kilogram in short. Milligram is the smallest unit of weight. We write mg to express milligrams in short. So, how do we measure the weight? Some vendors, like those who are selling vegetables, use a common balance and different metallic weights. They keep the things that we wish to buy on one side and the required quantity of weight on the other side and balance them equally. For example, if we want to buy 2 kilograms of potatoes, then a metallic weight equal to 2 kilogram is kept on one side and the potatoes are kept on the other side. The potatoes are added or may be removed until both the sides of balance are equal. In many shops, you may see a different type of balance to weigh the things. Look here, this is an electronic weighing machine. We just keep the things on them and they show the weight of things on the small screen. There are different types of metallic weights like 100 grams, 500 grams, 1 kilograms, etc. Now, there can't be metallic weight for each and everything we weigh. So, what is the solution? Your mother tells you to buy 1 kilograms of potatoes. Look here, the vendor keeps two 500 grams weight on the balance to weigh the potatoes. But you want to buy 1 kilogram of potatoes. You know 500 gram plus 500 grams equals to 1000 grams. He is right because 1 kilogram equals to 1000 grams. So 2 times 500 grams make 1 kilogram. We can say half kilogram is equal to 500 gram. These metallic weights are available in different ways like 50 grams, 100 grams, 200 grams, 1 kilogram, 2 kilogram, 5 kilogram, etc. So, the metallic weights can be used according to the requirements. Now, 1 kilogram equals to 1000 grams. So, we can use different weights to measure 1 kilogram. Like, if we use 100 grams of weight, then we know that 1000 grams divided by 100 grams is equal to 10. So, 10 100 grams weights are needed to make 1 kilogram. Now, if we wish to use 200 grams weight, then how can we get 1 kilogram? 1000 grams divided by 200 grams equals to 5. So, 5 200 grams weights are needed to make 1 kilogram. There are various units of weights, but why it is so? When we buy vegetables, sweets, etc., we may buy 500 grams, 400 grams or even 1000 grams. But when we buy rice or wheat, we buy in bigger quantities. It would be like 20,000 grams. This would be difficult to say or remember such big numbers. This is the reason why we have bigger units of weight like kilogram. 1000 grams is equal to 1 kilogram. So, 15,000 grams means 15,000 divided by 1000, which is 15 kilogram. But when we buy precious metals like gold or silver, people buy in smaller quantities. They may even buy less than a gram. You know, the medicines we take contains very little quantity or traces of chemicals, as too much of chemicals can be harmful. So, for measuring very small weights, we have milligrams. Dear children, I hope you all have understood the standard units of weight or mass. That's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.